Today it is all about making our own meal cozy, just like this one, for you to be able to save money, weight and space in your backpack by reducing all of those heavy bags that you get from the pre-made ones. And for you also to be able to buy cheaper food like ramen noodles, noodles in a cup and such, and repack all of that food into freezer bags instead. Look at this bag, how small it is in comparison. And so much easier to pack. A meal cozy is super easy to use and works as an insulating bag to keep your freeze-dried food hot while soaking and warm and nice while eating. Lucky for us, they are equally easy to make, and today I'm going to show you how in 5 easy steps. No time to waste, let's do this. Hi and welcome to a new episode, and today it is all about making our own meal cozy. I've been used to the one from Big Sky for this year and they are great, but making one yourself is super easy and it is cheap and a lot of fun too. Let's start out and see what materials to use and what tools we need. Not that much actually.
Materials.
First thing you need is the material for the actual meal cozy. This is a windscreen sun and snow protector I got at a local store, really cheap, and it cost about 40 Swedish crowns. It is 82 centimeters wide, 168 centimeters long, and it will be good for making about 8 to 9 meal cozies. Then you need a little bit of duct tape, and this is the more expensive sort in black from Tesa, but you could probably get away using the cheaper stuff and any duct tape that you can find. Then you also need the Velcro tabs for the lid, and beside this the tools you need is an office stapler, a ruler of any sort, a scissor and a Sharpie. Nothing more.
Step 1. The size.
Step 1 is to select the bags that you want to put inside your cozy. I use the small 2-liter bags from Toppit's to repack all of my food in, but if you have any other bag that you want to use inside your cozy, do use that to measure out the size. But you don't need to actually measure it, use it as a template instead. That is so much easier. A short break here, because like you can see, the sun protector that I have has a reflective material only on one side and kind of a softer, more insulating material on the other side. Now I was a little bit worried that the softer material inside the pouch would melt when I would add the hot water in it, so I actually tried it out yesterday in my kitchen, but it worked out just great and it didn't melt, so
no problems.
But I also do believe that if you can find a sun protector screen to use for your meal cozies that has the reflective material on both sides, that will be the better choice. Step number 2, cut the shape. Okay, let's continue to step number 2 and take the bag of choice and place it on top of the sunscreen. And for the width, make a few dots and draw a line about 2 centimeters or about an inch outside of the bag to mark out where to cut. For the length, just mark out about 2 times the height of the bag you want to use inside your cozy. We can always trim it to be the exact shape that we want a little bit later on. Now just cut out the cozy along the lines and you will have the shape ready to take to the next step. Step 3. Folding. Now it is time to fold the cozy to the desired shape, and if we didn't really cut it straight, we can always trim it a little bit, but mine looks quite okay. Now on the top I leave a little piece that's going to be the lid of the cozy, and in the bottom I will fold it so that it will have a flat bottom for being freestanding by pinching it together like that. But if you don't want to do that, that is totally up to you, but me, I like it that way. To make it easier to tape the thing together later on with duct tape, I use a stapler to secure the shape, starting with the bottom. Step number 4, tape. Now that we have the shape in place, we need to tape it together using the duct tape. Super easy, but try to get it as close to 50% on each side for a better strength. and put also tape around the lid to make that one a little bit stronger and wear resistant. With the tape on, we are close to finished, and it should look like this, or at least something like this. Final touch. The final touch to add is the Velcro stick-on tabs, or the hook and loop stickers that you attach for the lid. It is not necessary for the cozy to work, but it is a nice touch. And I start by placing the loop sticker in each corner of the lid. Then I take the hook sticker and stick that to the loop so that the glue is facing up. And then I close the lid gently and press against the tabs to make them really stick to the cozy. This way they end up at the correct place. And the bag is finished. Before talking about the performance of the pouch, let's look at the cost for this DIY project. The sun protector costs 40 Swedish, the duct tape 100, the Velcro stick-on tabs 39, with an added cost of 179 Swedish, or about $17. And that is about the same price as you will have to pay for an insulate pouch from Big Sky. But with this material you can make several cozies for you and all of your friends. The sun protector is good for about 8 to 9 cozies, and the duct tape, I don't know for how many, but the only thing you need to add more is a package of these Velcro tabs. But if you add that to the cost for 8 cozies, it will be 28 Swedish crowns per cozy. Now that is cheap. Like you saw in the beginning, I did a trial this weekend to try and see if the material was good enough and if I could hold the bag in my hands with the hot water inside.
And no problems
whatsoever. The bag has really good insulating properties, and after 8 minutes the food was still warm and ready to eat. Not only has it really good insulating properties, it is also super lightweight. This one weighs in at only 11 grams compared to the 24 grams on the Big Sky insulated pouch single serving size. Now that is awesome. This is by far the easiest DIY project I have ever done. It is super easy and a lot of fun. And with the material you buy, you can make a lot of cozies for your family and friends. Perfect now for Christmas, right? For anyone who is interested in ultralight hiking, or anyone really who enjoys spending time in the outdoors. I totally recommend you trying to make one yourself. But what do you think? Is this a DIY project for everyone? Or a good option to buying, for example, an insulate pouch from Big Sky? Or do you have a better way of making a cozy? Tell us all about it by leaving a comment. But for now, this is it, and if you liked today's episode, take a look at these 2 recommendations on my other videos. Also do hit like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future content. I hope to see you again next week, but for now, take care, safe hiking and bye bye.